thing where does that now?
Just two separate direct debits, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're paying your mortgage to whatever lender it is, and paying your rent to whoever that is. And the more shares you buy, obviously your rent decreases.
So could you have an opportunity to buy the remaining share
course.
if you wanted to?
Yeah, as long as it fits affordability wise. But remember, if you're gonna dilly dally, and now that house is worth more, that 100k house, when the rest of the 50% was worth 50, if that's 200k now, that 50% is now worth 100, because it's 50%. It's not. Don't look at it as a figure. When you're looking at ownership, it's more about what is it worth currently. They will send the value out, and it's the same if it goes down in value. 50% of whatever the market value is at that time is what you pay back.
But if it goes down, could you sell?
Yeah.
Okay.
If someone's willing to buy it.
Like I said, I don't know nothing about this or these situations. I'm just literally, I'm
Yeah.
trying to learn, because that's what I would hear.
No, definitely, yeah.
I didn't understand that, because I was thinking, I didn't know it was solely government owned. So hence why you was mentioning housing association in a sense.
Yeah, so the landlord is the housing association. It's the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Seen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only reason they couldn't is because it didn't fit affordability. That's the only reason.
Probably the reason why.
If it doesn't fit affordability, then we can't. So we can't put you in a financial situation you can't handle.
Right, okay. I see that's why a lot of people that do have council houses sometimes get moved into them shared ownership situations. I do see that quite a lot recently, especially when they've knocked down some of the old flats and whatnot. Okay, seen. Yeah, that's a lot then. That's okay, that's cool, because I didn't realise that with shared ownership. So if you really wanted to get on the market quicker, then could you do a buy to let with shared ownership?
So if you have a property on shared ownership, you're not meant to have any other property. That's meant to be your sole property until you own it outright, and it's just yours.
So I get a shared ownership, let's just say within this year, I can't own any other property.
Nope.
Wow. Not even overseas.
Government scheme. Remember, this is to help people. It's something to help. It's not for the guy who's got loads of money, but let's just say, let me just buy 25% of this.
So if I needed to, let's just say I get to some money 7 years later, I can't then turn around and be like, all right, cool, I want to buy another property, let's say up north in Newcastle, buy to let.
No.
Okay, so I have to actually buy the remaining share, own it outright. But if the housing don't want to do it, let's say for any reason,
you're stuck.
I'm stuck.
Yeah.
So even if I wanted to sell it,
with shared ownership. Wait. So when you say if the housing,
that's basically the landlord, the government.
Yeah.
If they say we don't want you to buy the remaining share,
impossible.
They can't tell you that.
Not to my knowledge. What reason is there for them to say we don't want you to buy the rest?
Okay, so even if they're because they're in charge, innit, in a sense, but let's just say I don't know, they gave an excuse because.
Well, I guess you already own that half, so they know that you're managing your money well. They trust you to get that half.
You're just purchasing.
So there's no real reason for them to tell you no to the other.
And if it fits affordability, remember this is about what you can prove. If I'm proving this fits my affordability, you got my bank statements, my pay slips, my ingoings, outgoings, all of that, it fits.
But even then, I can just sell it if I want to buy another place.
Yeah, and if that's the case, and you don't. Okay, with shared ownership, the housing association get first dibs, as in they take it and they try to sell it first because they might have a waiting list of people who are on.
Okay.
And if they don't, then they let you sell it privately. So it's not impossible to sell. As in, if housing association don't want it, then it's not to say you can't sell it privately.
If they sell it, do they end up just getting a little bit more than what you would if you was to sell it yourself?
Ideally, everyone wants to sell it
for
what? Yeah, as much as you can.
Okay, it's a sticky one. It works, but it's a bit. You could be stuck. Yeah, you could be stuck.
I mean, there's always again. That's where we talk about. Nothing's for free. If I'm gonna take a little dip on how much deposit I take from you, I'm not gonna go. It makes sense when you say it like that. I'm not gonna let you just go do it all over. Because if I had enough money, I'll do shared ownership everywhere, and just have. And that means I've got that many houses.